Hello, everyone. It has been a while. I know I vowed to make so many videos, and I've just been slammed with things. Today is no different, but actually, this is a release for me today to make a video. No pun intended. It's Christmas time of 2021, and I hope you're all having a good holiday season, which means it's also Hanukkah time, although I think Hanukkah's over now, Kwanzaa time, solstice time, a couple sainty things. It's that time of year, and other stuff I don't know about. It's also that time, and like Bodhi Day, whatever that means, or Bodhi, I don't know what it is, Bodhi something. I want to show you something, a gift that I was given by my friend Wendy some years ago. I think maybe 4 years ago now. So, why did she give me this? I don't believe in the supernatural. I'm an atheist, but Wendy used to be my boss, and we were hanging out, talking about life and stuff, and I told her about things from my childhood that, were relevant to we're telling Christmas stories and things like that. And I have a Christmas story about one of these. Yes. So I was 8 years old at the time, ish, and I grew up in a very poor family, and the church across the street from us and the Lutheran church that we would sometimes go to when we had a ride from our doctor would bring our family presents and also food. And very nice of them. And little did they know that one day I would be atheist. Anyway, they probably would have given anyway, just like even though I'm an atheist, I still give to charities and stuff like that anyway. Well, one day, the pastor from the Lutheran church, who was like Tom Bosley, only with his energy turned up to 1,000. Super nice guy, super fun, and he used to sing that song, I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me, and just light up the room. Light up the room. So, since he reminds me of Tom Bosley, for the purposes of this story, which I'm recording for the second time since I said his real name, let's call him Pastor Bosley. Well, Pastor Bosley comes to my apartment when I'm the only one home. And he says, hi, my one black friend. How are you? Like, I'm good, Pastor Bosley. Almost said it again. I'm good, Pastor Bosley. How are you? I'm wonderful. Santa came by the church and he left gifts for you and your family. Really, Pastor Bosley? He said, yes. So he says, he also brought some food. And I thought, this is just wonderful. This is amazing. And I see in one of the bags, now this is in Indiana, folks, where a lot of people don't even know what this says. And I, back then, was one of them. Ouija. Ouija. So I see this in the bag. Pastor Bosley, can I have this Ouija? No, Pastor Bosley, do you think Santa would mind if I had this Ouija game? Sure, my one black friend, you can have the Ouija game. And then he looks at the box. He looks at the box and says, and it's from the Parker brothers, so you know it has to be fun. So he says, tell your mother to wrap that in these other gifts and hide these away so your brothers and sister don't see them. Okay, Pastor Bosley. So I put the presents in the closet and I put the food in the kitchen, away where it goes. And I let my mother know what was brought over. And I told her that there was a very special gift for me from Santa called Ouija. And it was a board game. Well, my mother wrapped it up along with the other things. When Christmas came, I wasn't going to get much anyway, but it didn't matter. I was going to get Ouija. I was getting Ouija. That's all that mattered, Ouija. So I run downstairs. I got socks and underwear. I know what that looks like in the package. And I rip it open. And there it is, still in the plastic. Ouija. I showed my sister. I showed my brothers. I flashed it to my mom, who even wrapped it. She knew what it was. Well, she didn't know what it was. And so my father finally came over. He came over early. I hadn't even opened my Ouija board. I hurried out to his truck, his van. I climbed in, sat down next to him. Daddy, look what the church, look what Santa gave me from the church. And I show him, and he grabs it out of my hand and he throws it across the room, across his van. He throws it across his van. And he says, put that down, my one black friend. That's a Ouija board. Those things are demonic. And I looked at him. Dad, it's Ouija. And it's from the Parker brothers. So you know it has to be fun. At Christmas, my father never gave me my Ouija board back. I didn't know that it was pronounced Ouija until he said, and I'd never seen one in use until I was in college, where someone had made one on the back of one of their closet doors. And they used to play with that, and they said, oh, the paint won't stick to it. I don't know. But anyway, earlier last weekend, I was able to make a donation of a cartload of toys to the Stuff the Bus, which is a charity that's out here in Southern California that provides toys to needy children. Actually, not just toys. Like, you can get a hairdryer and things for mom and dad too. Not a bad idea. And I went ahead and gave those things, and I give every year to some kind of charity, except for last year sucked. So I didn't really do much of that. I think I bought a toy. But this year I really went for it, and I'm happy to do that because I have a tradition of being an underfunded philanthropist and generous to a fault. And that has held me back a few times, but I think it's giving me more happiness than frustration. So I will continue. And I encourage that if you are in need, that you contact a charity like that. And if you're able to give, that you give to one. I have not been buying Ouija boards. I didn't think about that until this very moment. Maybe I will in the future. It's from the Parker brothers, so you know it has to be fun.